Thank you so much, Pius, for that lovely introduction. Thank you so much. And I am Bhagyalaxmi Sahu. I'm a wellness coach with this community. And to each one of you, hi, and welcome to this webinar. To begin, just remember that I'm talking to you, not the crowd, just you. Take a deep breath and think, if you were supposed to live a long life, what would be the benefit of those extra long years if those years are spent in pain, medication, hospital visits, weakness? Will that be fun, living your 10, 20 years of your life like that? Can you please put on chat? Do you want to live long or do you want to live well? I'd want to see responses. And so in this 15 minutes session, I'm not here to lecture you. I'll talk to you as a friend. I'm talking to you. Remember that. I'll talk to you as a friend. Share that whatever food that you're eating today is shaping your future. So let's begin. I'll share my... Okay. Okay. So here is the presentation. It's a small one. Eat today to outlive tomorrow. Food habits that can extend your lifespan and improve your health span. So we'll understand both these terms today. Okay. So we are born. We go through different phases in our life and then we die. But it's not that simple. We don't die suddenly. There are so many things that happens in between. So you can see the first phase is healthy. It is vibrant living and wellness. Then comes a point where you start getting some aches and pain. You notice that your energy level is going down. You notice some days you're getting acidity, bloating, or your hair fall starts. Your sleep quality reduces. How many of you are already noticing it? So there is no disease, but some small minor things which might disturb you. Hair fall and all, acne, skin looking dull. So that is where your metabolic dysfunction starts, and that is the emergence of health issues. Then comes the stage lifestyle disease. It could be, like hormonal imbalance, PCOD, diabetes, fatty liver, all that. Then comes the decline because of the lifestyle disease. Now this is the second. We will be covering mostly these 4 diseases. These are called the 4 horsemen of chronic diseases. So what's horsemen? These will destroy you. They do not strike immediately. They will not strike you immediately, but they will completely mess up your life. They will build up slowly, but the good news is 80% of lifestyle diseases can be prevented by lifestyle changes. Now, I want you to see this. There is like diabetes, heart disease, neurodegenerative disease, and cancer. I want you all to put on chat. Now, all these 4 diseases contribute to 80% death world over. That means, let's not talk about world over. Here we are. So we are like 80% of us will die from one or the other disease. Just think. Can you just write it on chat? Which of these one disease does not contribute to a lot of deaths? Remaining 3 are major contributors. Can someone write? What's that? This disease? The answer is type 2 diabetes. We think type 2 diabetes is responsible for a lot of deaths. It leads to other complications and people die from that. They do not die from type 2 diabetes. So if you have diabetes, your risk of getting all the other 3 diseases increases by 50%. Okay, so we will be talking about how we can reduce the occurrence of these chronic diseases so that we don't have premature deaths because of these diseases. So how do we do it? Now, I said that we'll be understanding these 2 terms, lifespan and health span. I might live up to 60, 70, 80 years. Who knows? Because of the medical facility, doctors, आजकल heart attack के बाद भी people are surviving. But if my health starts declining at the age of 50 and I live up to 70, is there any fun in doing it, in living that life? Hospital visits, medication, the quality of life is declining. So today we want to understand how we can live stronger, live well for as many years as we are alive. Good? We want to understand that? Okay. Now comes, so that is where nutrition 3.0, that will help. Now what is nutrition 3.0? The previous version, the first version, was when people were having scurvy, rickets, and those were all deficiency related, like vitamin C ki deficiency, scurvy. So doctors used to treat that. Vitamin D ki deficiency, rickets. But now, in nutrition, the second nutrition version, it was like mostly about one plan fits all, just counting calories, same plan sabke liye. But does that really work? It doesn't. Because you are an individual, you have your life, you have your stress, your everything is different. Genetics, everything is different. Your current lifestyle is different. Your medical conditions are different. How can one plan fit all? Agar jaise na, if I take this example, if someone's arm is broken, cast laga diya, so that will heal. लेकिन अगर if someone is normal, healthy, उसके हाथों पे अगर हमने कास्ट लगा दिया, तो what will happen? It will lead to atrophy. Mobility खत्म हो जाएगी. The same plan will not be fitting everyone. So we have to do personalized, science-backed approach to eating for longevity. So that is the nutrition that we want to talk about. Okay. So now this is very important. So if you go back from this session, this is a formula you need to remember. CR, DR, and TR. We'll understand what these are. But remember, formula for longevity. So this is CR, DR, and TR can enhance your lifespan and overall health. CR is caloric restriction. आजकल हम लोग, everyone, all of us are eating more than what is required. पहले के जमाने में food was not available easily. अभी it's मतलब प्रॉब्लम ही नहीं है. स्विगी जोमेटो कर लो, anything. फूड की कमी नहीं है. So we are eating more. But that is what is leading to insulin resistance, that is leading to inflammation, all the problems that we discussed. So first of all, we need to gradually reduce our calories. Again, you will not be able to understand on your own. You need to take help of a coach who can guide you. What is your calorie requirement? Important thing is longevity की बात कर रहे हैं. It's not just कि weight loss, ये कैलोरी कम करने से होगा. So you also have to take care of the nutrition part. Nutrition की कमी नहीं होनी चाहिए. You just have to reduce your energy intake. And जैसे like 1 gram protein for every kg weight of our body, that still remains true even if you're going on a caloric restriction diet. 13 vitamins, 11 minerals चाहिए, क्योंकि these are important macronutrients, micronutrients which are required for your longevity. Second is your dietary restriction. Dietary restriction में जैसे like if someone has thyroid, we say don't eat millets, non-veg. So we are not talking about that. That has to be customized. But universally, what we need to restrict: refined oil, refined sugar, refined flour, ultra-processed food, alcohol. Alcohol is bad for your health. Period. No red wine, white wine, kuch nahi. It is bad for you. And the third one is time restriction. Time restriction, जैसे कि you will have to give your body time to reset and heal. Every time you can't eat. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए ना, like I need, just for the sake of eating, I'm eating because my lonely mouth needs company of food. वैसा नहीं होना चाहिए. So there comes the principle of intermittent fasting. If you're new to it, go with 12 hours fasting. 12 hours eating window, 12 hours fasting, and then gradually you can increase. But you don't have to do extreme. Go slow. Take the help of your coach. So when we do these things, it is all about reducing the energy intake so that insulin sensitivity improves, inflammation goes down, your sugar spike reduces, your systemic inflammation, which leads to cancer, that reduces, triglycerides reduces. So all of these, so this is the formula that you need to take back for your longevity. Now, how should the longevity plate look like? Carbohydrates यहाँ पे mention नहीं है because as Indians all over, we eat a lot of carbohydrates, so we don't have to focus on it. We need to eat the right amount, right quality of carbohydrates. But then what we need to focus is colorful vegetables, which will give you vitamins, minerals, phytonutrients. We need to take protein because that is what will keep your muscle mass intact for a long time. We need to have healthy fats like your ghee, nuts, seeds, olive oil, fermented foods, and proteins, and also these like high quality, good quality food we need to take. So that is what, so half of your full meal plate has to be filled up with vegetables. Make sure that you're doing it. Then comes the eliminate the biggest threats. ठीक से आपको समझ में आ रहा होगा क्या eliminate करना है. I spoke about it in dietary restriction. All these sugary drinks, breakfast cereals having a lot of sugar. I hope you all are checking food labels for sugar. You can put it on chat. Whenever you go to store, whenever you go to like supermarket to buy your packaged food, do you check the labels? Make sure you're doing it. Then alcohol I mentioned. Okay, again, all those oils, the refined oils, those are highly inflammatory. And inflammation is, again, it causes cancer. So we need to eliminate these things from our diet. Avoid these common mistakes. Eating too little because we need the right nutrition. Eating a lot because we need to have proper insulin sensitivity. We don't want to eat a lot of carbohydrates. We don't want to eat a lot. Midnight snacking, again, if you eat late in the night, your sleep is impacted. That leads to fat storage. That leads to inflammation. So again, midnight snacking, we need to avoid. So if you have to take back some action items for yourself, shift your dinner to before 8 p.m. So, and then have your breakfast only after 8 a.m. So there will be a 12 hours. So this is for someone who is new to intermittent fasting. And then you give a good amount of gap between your dinner and your sleeping time so that it is digested before you sleep. So that will also improve your sleep quality. Include vegetables and protein in every meal. So when we do it, we can easily cut down the calories in our meals. And then avoid screens while eating because we understand when we eat while watching TV or your phone or something, you do mindless eating. So we want to avoid it. Okay, so this is Hippocrates said it long back. Let food be thy medicine and medicine be thy food. Simple language. Eat right today so that you don't depend on medicines in your future. So that's all I had to share. You need to remember CR, DR, and TR formula for your longevity. Thank you so much.
Super awesome.